Welcome back, UT Pipe Smokers, to the Spurgeon Piper. This is Wilson with you, and today I'm covering a topic I haven't done in a while, and that is on what I'm currently recommending for reading. So not what I'm reading necessarily right now, because some of these I've read a while back, but they're recommendations, and I'm trying to cover a variety of subjects, so it entertains all of you guys. Before I get into that, uh, today I've been smoking my two pipes. My Peterson Iran, which I've shown before. This was given by my mother, actually, and it is an estate pipe that she got, and I was really happy with it. And my other one that I have here is my Peterson System pipe, which I've showed before, and I love Peterson System pipes. If it's on the top of the list of pipes I would get to replace other pipes I have, because I really just enjoy a lot of things about system pipes. I've done a video about that. Eventually, I might get more into that because it's a good topic to cover. In smoking in that, I've been smoking a sample of Solani Silver Flake that I got in, and I've always heard great things about this flake, and I've been blown away by it. It's fantastic. I plan on getting more of it. I don't have enough to do a good review, so that's why I'm mentioning it right now, how good it is. I usually like to have a lot of time with a blend before I do a review. The other one that I'm going to do a review about, and I'm not going to give it away necessarily, is one I got in from a viewer named Ryan. This was an additional blend he gave me in a trade we recently did. And so, Ryan, once again, I want to say thank you because this is wonderful. Um, it was wonderful for you to send this to me. And that blend is GLP's Navigator, and this is from 2017. So I've been smoking that. I have a review coming up on this. I'll just say I was quite surprised about this blend. I'll just leave it at that. So to cover the books, these are in no particular order. These are just some books I think you guys might be interested in, especially those of you readers. The first one I want to get into is history, and it is a subject that recently I've been entertained, or it has entertained me. So growing up especially in the United States, and maybe for most of you in the other parts of the world, it might be the case. In primary school, maybe you call it, elementary school for us, you learn about uh, early European history, or I shouldn't say early European history, but early U.S. history, and then later European history, and tobacco trade. And as a kid, that just kind of goes over you. That's like an object they used to handle. Well, now as a pipe smoker, I'm more interested in that. And one thing that kind of popped up with all that is pirates. And of course, we have like Pirates of the Caribbean and things like that come out over the decade. Well, one book to get more insight into this that I read early this year was Under the Black Flag. And this book gives a pretty solid reality or realistic view of pirates and the life of pirates. It hits on some key figures in pirate history and kind of takes away the romance that we often have of pirates. It's an easy read, so this isn't a textbook. It's something that captivates the general audience, and it was really enlightening, and it touches on tobacco some as well. And so, when I'm smoking blends like Navy Cuts, like GLP's Navigator, it brings to mind, okay, what were these sailors, whether they're pirates or they're working for the, either for Britain or France, what are they smoking? And I don't know, kind of it really intertwines well, and gives some insight into that area, which I haven't really known much about. So, Under the Black Flag, and this is by David Cordingley. Under the Black Flag. Recommend it. Next one I want to get into is a book that I read years ago. Well, let me give you the title: Knowing God by J.I. Packer. J.I. Packer recently passed away this year. He's one of the stalwarts of theologians of the past 100 years. I think most would agree with that, or many would agree with that. And this book has been out for decades. It's been updated about 5, 6, 7 years ago. I don't remember now. I first read it, and it transformed my. I don't want to get too drastic, but transformed my faith. I was going to say life, but um, it brought me out of the shallow evangelical Americanized Christianity that plagues U.S. churches into deeper roots, into deeper doctrines of the faith, and searching the ancient roots of much of what we believe in all throughout the centuries. And so this one touches on core things that we believe in, that Orthodox Christianity is held to. And so I really recommend, let's say right now you are watching this and you're not really, maybe you're not really interested in Christian faith at all, or maybe you are a little bit, you're not really sure what it is. Maybe you have some friends who are, but you're not really getting a good picture there. Please let me recommend this book to you. Like this is a top one for those interested, or those who are new Christians or what have you. And you can find it for cheap. Thriftbooks.com. I spend so much money at thriftbooks.com. Look on thriftbooks.com and find this title, and I think you can get it for $3.99. That's next to nothing. So, Knowing God by J.I. Packer, I think you'll really enjoy it. It'll give you great insight. So please pick that up. Last one. This is an interesting one for 2020. So some of you may not want to read this right now. I read this several years ago when I was more into a sustainable lifestyle, back when I was farming. And this even pushed it further. And this book is it's by William Forstchen. So it's William Forstchen, I believe. But you can search the title. It's called 1 Second After. So this book is about a man and his family in North Carolina, in a small town. They kind of live outside of the town, but an electromagnetic pulse hits the United States from a terrorist attack, or if I recall, it might even have been an actual attack from a country. And it plunges the United States into the dark age once again. They lose all electricity, all of it goes out. This man has diabetes, he's trying to take care of his family, and all these things occur in life. Now, it was incredibly fascinating, and apparently, according to what the book says at the end on the back, the United States Congress and the Pentagon have looked at this book as an idea of what may occur if an EMP hit the United States, and they're kind of basing this, or using that for further studies and preparation for if such a thing happened. So I guess you could say it's going to try to be as realistic as possible. That we don't understand exactly how all what would happen if that did occur, and hopefully that doesn't. But it's a page turner. It was hard for me to put down. And again, this is 2020. Maybe that's not for you right now because of everything going on. But I definitely recommend, if you like that dystopia novels, things like that, I think you would really enjoy this, and it'll be hard for you to put down. So that's 1 Second After. I think you'll enjoy it. So guys, that's all I have. Be sure to sign up for the Facebook page, the Spurgeon Piper. Get some conversation going. Maybe if you have book recommendations, or if what you're smoking today, that's a great way to share it. Post pictures up, what have you. It's just easier to have communication there. And then later this Friday, I will have a tobacco review coming out. So be in tune for that. Like and subscribe to be updated on things like that. So y'all take care. I hope you guys have a great week, and we will see y'all Friday.